Hi Skinny family, it's Kaylin, and today we are at Traders Point Creamery, one of our local partners here in Indianapolis. I'm with Chef Monique, and she has a fabulous and delicious, easy recipe you can do at home using skinny coconut oil. What are we making today, Chef Monique?
We are making coconut oil scones with blueberries and a little bit of rosemary too. So we have already pre-measured out our flour and our coconut sugar and our baking soda and our salt. We've also used coconut milk and we've put an egg in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start stirring that up now. We're gonna add it in here slowly and beautifully. And then we're gonna stir this up so that this gets nice and moist and ready for some coconut oil to be added to it.
So we're really just getting that egg and that coconut milk into the flour, into the other ingredients to start getting that dough created.
That's right. And what we're gonna do once we get this dough created is we are going to add the coconut oil. And what we do with the coconut oil is we're gonna cut it in with a fork like it's shortening that we use in a pastry recipe. You can oftentimes substitute the coconut oil in your baking recipes and you're getting a healthy, nutritious, beautifully balanced oil that doesn't at all take away from the flavor. It usually just most of the time enhances it. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and put this in. It's 6 tablespoons and we are going to mash this in and we are going to cut it in to our pastry so it starts to get a little bit stickier here. And we want our scone to do that. Our scones are a different kind of pastry. You can make them savory or sweet. All right, so we're almost done with this. We're gonna add the rosemary. If you wanna go ahead and put that in.
Sprinkling.
Absolutely. And then we're almost there for the blueberries.
I love how fresh rosemary smells. It is
I know, it is just
and
gorgeous.
you just coarsely chop this.
So you can chop it or you can put it in your blender. There's lots of ways. And then what we're gonna do is go ahead and add the blueberries.
Now do I add them kind of one by one as I turn it and fold it in?
So what we're gonna do at this point is I'm gonna go ahead and use my fingers and we're gonna go ahead and just move this in here.
Okay.
And move it around.
So you really don't want to be afraid to get dirty, get in there.
Absolutely. And we don't want those blueberries to start breaking and smashing because we don't want our scones to be purple. But why we use frozen blueberries in this, Kaylin, is because when we go to cut the dough, the blueberries stay whole and intact and they bake up beautifully so we don't have these mushy blueberries in our scones. We're going to go ahead and put the
flour out.
Just a little bit out there.
This is my favorite part. I always love flouring tables because I feel like I'm making a mess, but it's with a purpose.
It's a purposeful
More
mess.
flour?
Yep.
How much do you think we should use on our tables for this?
I'd say a tablespoon. So what we're gonna do is we're kind of making it into this cute little cake. It's our raw little cake and we're gonna smash it down because we can get 8 scones out of this.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it into 8 pieces. And already our blueberries are starting to unfreeze, so we're gonna work quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and do 8 servings of this so that we can just keep those blueberries as intact as we possibly can.
And as we put them on the pan with the parchment paper, we add a little sugar seasoning on them?
We do, so that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're adding a little bit of coconut sugar.
How long are we baking them and what's the temp?
We're gonna bake them at 400 and we're gonna bake them until they're nice and toasty, which actually turns out to be right about 20 minutes.
Perfect, let's do it.
Okay, today we are going to plate this with this delicious Traders Point cottage cheese.
Oh, my favorite. And it's an award-winning cottage cheese.
Yeah,
organic,
4 awards.
grass-fed.
And just a few berries on top to
Pop of
complement that's right, pop of color, and to complement the blueberries that are already in.
So good.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.